We learnt on the streams recently just what an impact playing Football Manager with this mask on can have. And I am very, very tempted to do the entire episode with this on today. Hello and welcome to Club 4, Part 4 of Non-League to Legend. I'm Kev. Coming up on today's episode, it couldn't be closer. Okay, it could be a little bit closer, but it's pretty close. We've got our final 2 games of the league season. We're at home against Bury, who are mid-table, away against Forest, who have a real outside chance of the playoffs, but that could be gone by the time we play them. And this is what the league table looks like. We find ourselves in 3rd place, 1 point behind Posh in 2nd, 2 points behind Blackburn, who are top of the league. These are the results that we've had since you were last with me. We're on a little 4-game unbeaten run. That draw, that could be so significant, as could some of these defeats, Colchester, Blackburn, Posh. I mean, the fact that we've lost to both Blackburn and Posh kind of means we probably deserve to finish behind them. We've got a nice little comfortable gap behind us in the playoff picture, especially with our goal difference. At the worst, we're going to finish in 3rd place and get the advantage going into the playoffs. But there's always the possibility around these parts for a backdoor Kev moment. And if we need it, we've got the pug mask if we're after a 95th minute goal. So, first up, we have the game against Bury. This is the team that we're putting out there, if I can find them. We've got Courtney in goal, a back four of De Silva, Clark, McDonald and Thompson. With the Grant brothers, then I'm pretty sure they're not brothers. That guy, I think this guy's Scottish. Oh no, they are both 27 and English. They're twins! We've got the Grant twins in midfield, with O'Keefe knocking about with them as well. Then Reeves in behind Ugbo and Hernandez. Lyle Taylor, where is he? Not even on the bench today. There's probably a reason for that. He did come back at Tunnicliffe still injured. I don't know if he was injured in the last episode. But Taylor, why can't I even find him? I can never find players when I have the youngsters and stuff on there too. There he is. He did come back from his international duty and from his injuries, but he's just not really been any good since. And in the meantime, the guys who we have got in the team, Ugbo and Hernandez, are both scoring goals. Danny Ward has had a little run of starts and has been doing quite well. Chaplin is now fit again. Johnny Russell has played a few games up front. Taylor's dropped so far down the reckoning. We desperately need strikers in the summer. Whatever division we end up in, we need 2 good strikers. That's absolutely top of the shopping list. Unless Ugbo and Hernandez get a hat-trick each today and show me why I should be keeping them around. What are we doing? We're on control. Control is good. I like control. I set all this up yesterday. I'm not deliberately being simple. I played this all after the stream last night. And then I've come to it this morning. What's going on? Portsmouth, final 2 games of the season. We're on. And Posh are now top of the league. Does that mean Blackburn are losing their game? Because Posh haven't moved any further. Posh are now beating McDonald's. I can't see what Blackburn is. Oh, Blackburn must be losing because they were 2 points ahead of us. We'll have a proper look in a second. Right, Hernandez to Ugbo. Let's grab a goal. We could potentially nip above Blackburn here and go into that final game of the season with our fate in our own hands, which, I mean, it's pretty scary. You've met us, but it would be a nice situation to be in. I would accept being 1 point behind Blackburn on the final day if that's how things end up happening. We're being seriously overrun in midfield, which is weird. We've got 4 central midfielders. They've got 3. One of the Grant twins is in, but it comes back off the keeper. He gets a second bite of the cherry. But alas, 'twas not enough. But we do have a corner, and it's knocking around in the penalty area. Everything's moving very quickly. This is... I don't know if it's a high-speed attack or I've just turned the match speed up. I don't think the match speed's any higher than it normally is. But that was all very quick. Right, Grant to Thompson, I think that was. Hernandez, Ugbo, back to the other Grant. Hernandez again, O'Keefe. We are moving the ball around so quickly, but Ugbo is there. And that, as it stands, puts us up into 2nd place. Blackburn, we need to check what they're up to. I'm assuming they must be losing for us to be able to leapfrog them in this manner. But we just want things to end here. It would be a dream scenario for both us and Posh to get automatic promotion. There was some speculation when I first arrived, wouldn't it be a nice playoff final to play against Posh? It would. That would be a lovely playoff final. That definitely can't happen now. So what would be probably even nicer is for us to go up automatically together
Obviously, I'd prefer to be champions, but I'll take a second place. I'll take a third place. We've done very well. But I think we were fourth when I arrived, and as I've completely reshaped the team to try and get a little bit closer to a Kev style, we're still not there because we don't score enough goals. But at least we're moving the ball around quickly and attacking with pace, which is something that it wasn't really happening at Portsmouth previously. Ugbo, Hernandez is in, makes it 2-0. They're both on for their hat-tricks. We're just under a third of the game in. They've got a goal each. They're going to get a hat-trick each, everybody. They're going to prove that I don't need any new strikers next year. That would be quite the remarkable situation if that happened. Don't tell them. I'll probably sign the strikers anyway. But, let them have their fun. Let them try and prove their little point. Right, Blackburn. Blackburn are losing 1-0 to Millwall. Blackburn have a massive game on. So Millwall currently beating Blackburn. Posh are at McDonald's. We've just gone top of the league. What has happened? McDonald's have equalised. I've never, in the history of the world, cheered on the McDonald's against Posh before. But just this once, I'll accept a draw. I don't want them to beat Posh, because if this ridiculous scenario is maintained, I'd love for Posh to be the team that come up with us. I don't want them to lose as well. But as it stands, as we approach half-time, with just one game of the season left after this, and Millwall are 2-0 up against Blackburn, we're currently top of the league. That's nuts. Oh, I'm getting nervous now. Where's my pug mask? We might, I don't know, pug mask is what you do when you need a goal. When we're trying to maintain the league, is that a situation for the dolphin hat? I need to know what lucky charm I need in this situation. I'll just clutch my Bret the Hitman Hart figure and hope that helps. Forget Bret Hart. Where's the blonde lady with sticks? She's another. If you don't watch the streams, you really should start watching the streams. You'd know all my little characters. Blonde lady with sticks is good in situations like this. We're just going to prop her up there on the microphone. You can't see her, but I can see her. I know she's there. And you useless blonde lady with sticks has failed me. What's going on in the other games? I mean, we are still top of the league. I don't want to watch the epoxy replay. What I do want to do is drop down to a standard mentality, which we probably should have done before. Has Ugbo just been fouled? We have a penalty. I think Ugbo might be faking. I don't really care. If we score this penalty, we're dropping down to counter-attack him. O'Keefe to take. He doesn't really feel like counter-attacking for half an hour. I respect that. He made a decision. He stands by it. Posh must now be losing because they've dropped below Blackburn. So at the moment, both Blackburn and Posh losing. Reeves is in. I don't know how he scored that, but he has. We need the replay from the other side. Some part of his body, it looked like it might be a rude part, has turned that into the net. Let's have a little look to see what's happened here. I don't know how I commentate on this on a family-friendly channel. Reeves, no, it was his foot. It was his foot. It was his foot. Right, now we're going to go counter-attack him. Counter-attacking, substitution o'clock. O'Keefe can come off. He's had enough of the Grant twins. Matt Clark. Yeah, let's bring the experience of Stearman on as well. We're just solidifying our defence. We don't really need to make any changes further forward. We'll save that just in case a disaster happens and we need to bring on Russell or someone like that to just offer us something a little bit different in the attack. But I think really our priority now has to be not conceding any goals. That was, I hate defending. I'm stammering because I hate defending, but I know it's the right thing to do in this situation. Intellectually, I know that. Emotionally, I just want to rush forward and get another 3 goals and not have to think about it anymore. Right, Blackburn are losing 2-0 to Millwall. Posh are losing 2-1 to McDonald's. 5 minutes to go. We could be about to go into the final game of the season, top of the league, which would be insane. Keeping an eye on Forest, who we're playing next. Looks like they're winning their games and games around them are going their way. So Forest are also going to go into that last game of the season, must win. They're level on points with Bolton and Mansfield, the team above and below them. So for Forest to get into the playoffs, they have to beat us. Oh, this is a run-in. Football Manager. I mean, this is why this is the best game in the history of the world. It creates these magical scenarios and tension and emotion that you wouldn't get from any other kind of video game. I just don't accept that it's possible to feel like this playing whatever other people play. What games exist now? Do you still play Quake? Is that what the kids are playing? Doom 2? Right. De Silva intercepted. Do we drop to defensive at this point? I think that's probably not the worst idea I've ever had. Contain. We've got 2 minutes to... Courtney has just made a world-class save. We're now on a contain instruction. I wonder if we perhaps bring on another defender. Let's wait. We've still got a substitution to make. We could waste some time here. Kick him good. Oh, I don't like this. I know this is how contain is supposed to be. We're just getting men behind the ball, but we're giving them so much time to just pass it around us. Right, we have a holding midfield player on the bench. He can come on for Reeves. He can sit in there, and believe it or not, we're going to get him to hold the midfield. And just stick an extra man in there doing some defending for the last minute and a half of the match. And also waste some time by making a substitution. I think it's probably safe now. Posh are now losing 3-1 to McDonald's. Blackburn presumably are still losing as well because they're still behind us. And I think it's actually happening. We're going to go into this final game of the season, top of the league, which was not a scenario that I expected to find myself in. But it's exactly what's going to be happening. Oh no. What might happen now? What have we just set ourselves up for? No. Even worse. I've just won Manager of the Month. No. Oh, I hate doing these meetings. I hate them. Right. Where were we supposed to finish at the start of the season? What was the pre-season prediction? We were predicted playoffs. So we're in a better position than we were supposed to be in. So let's not put pressure on them. We weren't expecting to win the title. It's the last game of the season. We put ourselves in a pole position for the title. When you step on the pitch, you can win the title and become Portsmouth legends. That seems dangerous. I understand it's hard not to feel the pressure of needing a win on last day to secure the title, but I feel the best chance of getting the win is for you to stay cool and play your normal game. I think I like the legends thing. Nobody gave us a chance of winning the title in pre-season. Don't be too downhearted. No, I don't want to. I like that one, but I feel like that might be too much pressure. But let's be passionate and tell them they can become legends and watch the sea of red that's about to hit. You're all screaming at me that it's the wrong option, I'm sure. But here goes. Didn't go so well, did it? The title wasn't expected. Shut your face, George Grant. Assertive. I wasn't expecting. Yeah. No. Oh, the only players who are happy are two won't be in this squad on the day. I've ruined everything. Just the one change going into this last game of the season. Then Murphy comes in for Ben Reeves. I just don't really rate Ben Reeves. He's never really been that impressive for us. He had a little run recently. We're going to get George Grant back up in there behind the front two, though. Bring Murphy back into the team. And we're just going to cross all of our fingers. Oh, okay, 4 of our fingers because the others don't cross. But, I'm afraid we're going on a standard mentality. We're away from home against a team that must win to secure, well, to have a chance of securing a playoff spot. Yeah, he's fantastic. Yes, we're going to be great. Yes, I just said we're going to be great. Yeah, they're all great. Seriously, this is longer than a press conference. Yes, we're great. Everything and everyone is great. Right, before this starts, we need to get latest scores on the screen. I said before it starts! I like to know their formation, but needs must today. Let's just shrink that and get it out of the way. Put that down here somewhere. Get latest scores on every screen. So, Blackburn are playing Bolton. Blackburn have got exactly the same scenario as us. They're playing a team that must win to get into the playoffs. That's important. Posh are playing Cheltenham. I would say Posh are going up because it's one of my favourite songs. And it'll be one of us or Blackburn that goes with them, depending on who doesn't bottle it. The pressure of going in ahead on the last day of the season is horrific. Also, we've got a worse goal difference than either of the two other teams because the first half of the season, the team just didn't score enough goals. And Blackburn now find themselves top of the league, so they've gone ahead against Bolton. Now Posh are top of the league because Bolton have equalised and Posh must have gone ahead in their game. This is, it's going to be a game full of rotating league positions. Oh, I'm so afraid. Don't concede. Don't ever concede a goal again. And then I'll be happy. No, no, no. And now we're back where we were at the start of the episode. We're behind. Level on points from Blackburn, and it's that pesky goal difference. If I'd have been here all season, goal difference would not have been a problem. Oh, can't believe. I've never missed out on anything by goal difference before. I don't miss out on things by goal difference. It's what people who don't play football properly do. Right, we need to score a lot of goals, and we just don't have the attacking players. That's the problem. It is the big weakness in this whole squad that the forwards are all pretty similar. None of them are really good enough. They're not going to score an absolute ton of goals. And it's a problem we've had since we've been. It's a problem Portsmouth had before I arrived. That's why we're having to mess around on this last day of the season. Because the rest of the squad should be enough to... No. Hang on, we've gone back into an automatic promotion spot though. Are we backdooring this? What a Blackburn. Blackburn are also losing. Forget your replay. Give me a league table. Right. Oh, now this is a weird scenario now. Nobody wants to get promoted. I said Posh would win their game and it would be down to who doesn't bottle it out of us and Blackburn. It might even be down to who bottles it least spectacularly out of the two of us. Right, we've got to try and control the game in this second half. We've got to try and get back into it. We can't. Blackburn are now 3-1 down against Bolton. They're in just as bad a situation as us. We both need to find a way to fight back. What are Posh doing? I mean, could we backdoor a league title? That would be delicious if we could. We're 3-0 down at this point. We are literally just going to be relying on Bolton doing our job for us. What does that mean for Bolton and Forest? I don't want your stupid replays. At the moment, Bolton are thumping Blackburn and still not in the playoffs because we're rolling over and being beaten so pathetically. So, if anything, we're giving Bolton an incentive to do even better. It's all tactical. We're deliberately getting thumped by Forest to encourage Bolton to have to thump Blackburn, as if they needed any further encouragement. I need to see the Posh score. Is it just one goal in it? Was that... Oh, no. Oh, Blackburn have got one back. Oh, this is horrible. Posh are winning 2-0. They're just about there with 20 minutes to go. I can't believe. Where's the hat? Where's the hat? I need it. Need must. The circumstances we're in. I should have put this on after I made the substitutions because I can't really see. I apologise for the squeaking. We're just bringing on new forwards. All new forwards. And we're already attacking. Is everything good? Apart from the scoreline, obviously. Right. All I can really see with this on is the league table. It's all I'm looking at. It's all I care about. We're 4-0 down, aren't we? This is an absolute joke. What's going on in the Blackburn game? Still 3-2 to Bolton. We don't deserve this, but we might just be able to do it. Oh, goodness me. 8 minutes to go, not 2 minutes. 82 minutes is what we're on. Bolton have scored! Oh, that's massive. Bolton have scored. Now all we need is a last minute. We're 5-0 down. Has anyone ever got promoted by losing 5-0 on the last day of the season when they needed a result? What are Posh doing? Can we even imagine backdooring a league title with a 5-0 win? Lose. Defeat. Words! Okay, I'm a dog. I don't need words. It's fine. I don't like replays. There's no league table on replays. Go away, replay. Right, we're still just about there. Where's the ball? It's there. Bolton's still winning 4-2. What's going in the Posh game? No, that's us losing 4-0. Posh are winning 3-0. They've won the title. I predicted that would be the case. Are we going to grab a consolation goal? We can't even manage that properly. All we care about. This is why Football Manager needs picture-in-picture. We've lost our centre-back. Do we have anyone who can drop back there? Probably not. Let's face it, it doesn't matter at this point. We're not saving ourselves in this situation. Right, Blackburn are still losing 4-2 to Bolton. I think we're there. I think we've done it. I think we backdoored this one. Which is really unusual for us. Imagine us backdooring a promotion. Ward is running clear.
Bolton are still beating Blackburn. Thank you, Bolton. I saved you. I brought you back from non-league 2 years ago in Football Manager, and you're now doing me a proper solid, and I appreciate it. Is that it? Is it all over? It's all over. I think we've got promoted. What a performance on the last day of the season. We've done it. Hold on, let's check that we've done it. Have we done it? Championship, here we come. We are heroes.
Oh, that mask, tell you what, it doesn't fail. It's brilliant. We did it. We absolutely lost 5-0. And I mean, what a... You thought you had me, didn't you? You had nothing. Oh, wow. Championship. We are in the championship. Here we go. This is what we care about. Budgets. We have budgets. We have a championship season ahead of us. This is going to be good. This is important. Keep an eye out over the weekend as well. Sometimes I drop a non-league to legend extra episode over the weekend. I'm not certain, but I think this is probably going to be one of those weekends where 9 o'clock Saturday night, I might just go a little bit more in depth on the summer of transfers, just show you it as it's happening kind of thing. It won't be the whole transfer window, but key moments, and I'll just talk you through what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, rather than just coming back on the first day with, here's the new players. There'll be a bit more behind the scenes. So hopefully it does rely on me being able to record that today, because otherwise I'm not going to get it done, but fingers crossed you see that tomorrow as well. We need lots of thumbs ups for this one. We did it. We got promoted because we're great. It was all us. I take all the credit. Awesome. If you have enjoyed it, please make sure you do put a nice big thumbs up on there for us. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos, 4 p.m, 9 p.m, every day. And thank you very much for watching. And I'm sorry for the mask. I won't do it again.